In this video, I'm going to show you how to install a water flow regulator in your shower. If you're like me, you have a problem with your shower. Perhaps you are using too much water and you want to cut water waste, or in my situation, I have water pressure that's way too high, so when I take a shower, it uses all the hot water within 5 minutes, and it's no good that way. So I'm going to show you how to install a regulator so that you can reduce the amount of water that your shower is putting out. And specifically, I'm using a cutoff valve so you can actually turn the water off from the shower head. As you can see, there's a lot of water coming out when I have it on the hot water setting in my shower, and so we're going to fix that. You may or may not need a pair of vice grips, or if you don't have vice grips, perhaps channel lock pliers. The reason you might need this is that some shower heads are tightened on very tightly, and you may need a tool to remove the shower head. If you're lucky, it's just hand tight, so you can untighten it by hand, but in this case, I'll be using vice grips. You'll also need some thread seal tape, which goes, you apply this to the threads of both your shower head and your flow regulator. You can get this for about $1 at Walmart. You're also going to need a flow regulator. There are many different sizes and varieties. I chose one with a cutoff valve, so you can adjust the exact amount of water flow and from wide open to fully closed. In the closed case, no water is coming out, but you can adjust it by hand. You can get these for about $7 plus $7, $14, including shipping, on Amazon.com. Here's what the flow regulator looks like. You can see it's got a lever there that you slide back and forth. And it also comes with a gasket, so if yours comes with a gasket, be sure to use that and don't lose it. And here's what it looks like inside. You can see it slowly opens and closes as you move the lever. First step is to remove the shower head. If you're lucky, you can twist it by hand. To loosen it, you'll have to rotate it counterclockwise. In my case, it's a little tight, so I'm going to use vice grips to get it started. And there it goes. And if I'm lucky, I can twist. No, I'm going to have to keep using vice grips. Now let's loosen off. There we go. Next, you'll want to trial fit your flow regulator into your shower head, just to make sure that everything fits properly, and it does. Now I'm going to apply thread seal tape to the threads. And you want to do this clockwise, because that's the way you're going to screw it in. To tighten it is clockwise. Like so. Now I want to apply the thread seal tape to my flow regulator, and you're going to do the same clockwise. and give it a couple of wraps. Like so. Now I'm going to install the flow regulator. And I'm just going to hand tighten that. And then I reinstall the shower head. There we go. Again, I'm just going to hand tighten it. And now to test it out to make sure it works. And look at that. Flawless. Although I may have to tighten it a little bit more because it does leak when it's shut off. So let me do that. There we go. I forgot to add the gasket in there, so that's why it was leaking. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. Have to redo the thread tape too. I'm not going to show that, but that's what was missing. That's why it was leaking. I put the rubber seal back in there, the gasket. Now it works perfectly. There's full, and there it is shut off. And there's very little waste now. All good.